When it comes to emergency prepping, seniors have a knack for knowing what truly matters. Forget the trendy snacks and protein bars. This is about old school, reliable survival foods that get the job done. In today's video, we're uncovering the 12 must-have grocery items that older generations always keep on hand for tough times. These aren't just practical, they're affordable, nutritious, and proven to stand the test of time. From long-lasting comfort foods to clever pantry staples, seniors have mastered the art of stocking up without breaking the bank or sacrificing taste. Whether you're a savvy shopper, a prepper, or just someone who wants to be ready for anything, this list will change the way you think about emergency food storage. So grab a pen or a snack and let's dive in. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more timeless food tips with a nostalgic twist. Let's get started. 1. The high-protein pantry staple that needs no preparation. There is perhaps no item more universally acclaimed in the world of emergency preparedness than peanut butter. For seniors, this humble jar of crushed legumes represents the perfect intersection of caloric density, affordability, and ease of use. Unlike rice or beans, which require gallons of water and a heat source to become edible, peanut butter is ready the moment you twist off the lid. This ready-to-eat factor is a massive advantage for older adults who may face mobility challenges or fatigue during a crisis. If the power grid goes down and the electric stove is useless, a jar of peanut butter ensures that a high-energy meal is always within reach, requiring no tools other than a spoon. From a nutritional standpoint, peanut butter is a powerhouse that is difficult to beat, especially when storage space is limited. A single jar packs thousands of calories, loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats and essential plant-based protein. For seniors, maintaining body weight and energy levels during a stressful event is crucial. The high-fat content provides a slow-burning fuel source that helps regulate body temperature and keeps hunger pangs at bay for hours. Furthermore, peanut butter is rich in niacin, vitamin B3 and vitamin E, nutrients that support brain health and immune function, two physiological systems that need protection as we age. When fresh meat is unavailable, peanut butter steps in as a critical protein substitute that doesn't require refrigeration. Beyond the biological benefits, there is a distinct psychological comfort attached to this pantry staple. For many people over 55, peanut butter evokes memories of childhood lunches or simple snacks during leaner times. In a high-stress emergency scenario, the value of comfort food cannot be overstated. Eating something familiar can lower anxiety levels and provide a sense of normalcy when the world outside feels chaotic. The texture is also a significant consideration. Smooth peanut butter is easy to consume for those who may have dental issues or difficulty chewing tougher survival foods like beef jerky or hardtack. It is a food that is gentle on the system while providing robust energy. Storage and longevity are the final reasons this item tops the list for senior preppers. An unopened jar of commercial peanut butter can last on a cool, dark shelf for up to 2 years, and often even longer. It is compact, meaning you can store months' worth of supplementary calories in a relatively small cupboard space. Seniors on a fixed income appreciate that they can stock up when it goes on sale without worrying about it spoiling quickly. Whether spread on a cracker, dipped with apple slices, or eaten straight from the spoon, peanut butter remains the MVP of the survival pantry for its unmatched versatility and reliability. 2. A complete meal in a can, the power of ready-to-eat soups. Canned soup is often described as the unsung hero of the senior survival pantry. While it may lack the glamour of tactical survival rations, it makes up for it with incredible practicality and hydration benefits. For older adults, dehydration is a serious risk during emergencies, especially if water supplies are interrupted or rationed. Canned soups, particularly broth-based varieties like chicken noodle or vegetable beef, provide a two-in-one solution. They offer solid sustenance while simultaneously contributing to daily fluid intake. This hidden hydration is a safety feature that savvy seniors recognize, knowing that staying hydrated is key to avoiding confusion, fatigue, and other health complications during a crisis. The convenience factor of canned soup is unmatched for anyone who might struggle with complex cooking tasks. In a best-case scenario, soup can be heated gently on a camping stove or wood burner to provide a hot, morale-boosting meal. The psychological warmth of a bowl of soup can be incredibly soothing during a winter power outage or a frightening storm. However, seasoned preppers know that heating isn't always an option. Canned soup is fully cooked during the canning process, meaning it is perfectly safe to eat cold straight from the tin. This versatility is vital. It means that even in the most dire circumstances, where gas lines are cut and electricity is gone, a nutritious, filling meal is mere seconds away. Nutritionally, canned soups offer a balanced mix of macronutrients that can be difficult to assemble from scratch when fresh ingredients aren't available. A hearty stew can provide protein from meat chunks, carbohydrates from potatoes or noodles, and vitamins from vegetables, all in a single serving. For seniors managing health conditions, the market now offers a wide variety of low-sodium and heart-healthy options. This allows older adults to stock up on emergency food that won't spike their blood pressure, a common concern with traditional survival foods like MREs or heavily salted dried meats. The soft texture of cooked vegetables and meats in soup is also ideal for seniors, ensuring that digestion is easy and energy is absorbed efficiently without taxing the body. Finally, the shelf life and economic value of canned soup make it a cornerstone of long-term planning. These cans are built to last, often remaining safe and palatable for years past their best-by dates if stored correctly in a cool, dry basement or pantry. They are robust, pest-proof, and stackable, allowing for high-density storage. Because soup is widely available and frequently discounted, seniors can slowly build a substantial reserve by simply buying 1 or 2 extra cans during their regular grocery trips. This copy canning method creates a deep larder without a sudden financial shock. It is a sensible, steady approach to preparedness that reflects the patience and foresight often found in the 55-plus community. 3. Vital nutrients on demand. The importance of canned produce. When the grocery store shelves go bare or the supply chain falters, fresh produce is invariably the first thing to disappear. For seniors who understand the importance of a balanced diet, this scarcity can be a major source of anxiety. This is why canned fruits and vegetables are non-negotiable items in a senior's emergency stockpile. They represent a guarantee of nutrition, a way to access essential vitamins and minerals even when the garden is frozen or the shops are closed. Seniors know that surviving on rice and beans alone can lead to nutrient deficiencies and palate fatigue, where the boredom of eating the same bland food suppresses the appetite. Canned produce brings color, flavor, and vital acidity to an otherwise monotonous survival diet. The nutritional retention in modern canned goods is surprisingly high, a fact that many older adults are well aware of. Fruits and vegetables are typically canned at the peak of freshness, locking in nutrients like vitamin A, vitamin C, and potassium. While some heat-sensitive vitamins may degrade slightly, the fiber content remains intact. Fiber is critical for digestive health, which can easily be disrupted by the stress of an emergency and a change in diet. For seniors, maintaining regularity is a key component of overall health and comfort. Having a stock of green beans, corn, peas, and pears ensures that the digestive system keeps moving smoothly, preventing discomfort that could compound the stress of a crisis situation. Another significant advantage of canned fruits specifically is the liquid they are preserved in. Whether it is fruit juice or light syrup, this liquid is a valuable source of calories and hydration. In a situation where every drop of water counts, popping open a can of peaches provides a sweet, hydrating treat that can lift spirits immediately. For seniors with diabetes or those watching their sugar intake, options packed in water or natural juices are widely available and just as shelf-stable. The texture of canned produce is also softer than fresh alternatives, which eliminates the need for chopping or heavy chewing, a small but significant detail for those with arthritis in their hands or dental sensitivities. The store-it-and-forget-it nature of canned produce aligns perfectly with the senior lifestyle. Unlike fresh produce that demands immediate consumption or frozen goods that rely on a functioning power grid, canned items are virtually indestructible. They do not require electricity to stay safe, making them the ultimate grid-down insurance policy. A well-stocked shelf of canned veggies allows a senior to whip up a nutritious stir-fry, a side dish, or a casserole topping instantly. It allows them to maintain the rituals of a proper meal, meat, starch, and a veggie, even when the world outside is anything but proper. This ability to maintain dietary standards and routines is a subtle but powerful form of resilience. 4. The morning ritual. Why instant breakfasts? Matter breakfast is often touted as the most important meal of the day, and in an emergency scenario, this adage holds even more truth. For seniors, routine is a grounding force, and starting the day with a familiar meal like oatmeal or cereal can set a positive tone for whatever challenges lie ahead. Instant oatmeal and ready-to-eat cereals are stockpiled by seniors not just for their nutritional content, but for the normalcy they provide. Waking up to a chaotic situation, be it a flood, a storm, or a blackout, is disorienting. Being able to perform the simple, ordinary act of having a bowl of oats creates a psychological anchor, signaling that life is continuing and that the situation is manageable. Instant oatmeal is particularly valued for its warming properties and incredible ease of preparation. The individual packets are portion-controlled, reducing waste, and they come in a variety of flavors that can prevent breakfast boredom. Preparation requires nothing more than hot water, which can be easily achieved over a small camping stove or even a candle heater if necessary. Even in the absence of heat, instant oats can be soaked in cold water or shelf-stable milk to become edible, often called overnight oats. This flexibility is key. Oats are also a fantastic source of complex carbohydrates and soluble fiber, specifically beta-glucan, which is known to support heart health and stabilize blood sugar levels. Vital considerations for the senior demographic. Ready-to-eat cold cereal offers a different kind of utility: speed and crunch. It is the ultimate grab-and-go food. When paired with powdered milk or shelf-stable UHT milk, it becomes a complete meal that requires zero cooking fuel. Many modern cereals are fortified with a wide array of vitamins and minerals, including iron, B12, and zinc. For seniors who might have smaller appetites or lower energy levels, a bowl of fortified cereal can act almost like a multivitamin supplement, bridging the nutritional gaps that might occur during food rationing. The crunch of cereal also provides a satisfying texture contrast to the many soft, mushy foods, like canned goods, that typically dominate survival pantries. Furthermore, both oatmeal and cereal are lightweight and dry, making them incredibly easy to store in bulk without weighing down shelves. Seniors living in apartments or smaller homes appreciate that a few boxes of oatmeal take up minimal space yet provide weeks of breakfast. They are also among the most affordable items in the grocery store. This allows older adults to build a deep reserve, stockpiling months' worth of breakfast for the price of a single dinner out. This cost-effectiveness, combined with the comfort of a warm belly or a familiar crunch, makes breakfast staples a top priority for any senior preparing for the unexpected. They understand that facing a crisis is much easier when you aren't doing it on an empty stomach. 5. The omega-3 powerhouse: canned tuna and salmon. When it comes to securing high-quality protein without the need for refrigeration, few items can compete with canned tuna and salmon. For seniors, maintaining muscle mass and strength is a critical health priority, particularly during stressful times when physical exertion might increase. Fresh meat is often the first casualty of a power outage, spoiling within hours. Canned fish, however, bypasses this vulnerability entirely. It offers a direct, ready-to-eat source of lean protein that can be stored at room temperature for years. This reliability makes it a cornerstone of any serious emergency pantry, providing the building blocks the body needs to repair tissues and maintain immune function. Beyond basic protein, the nutritional profile of fatty fish like salmon and tuna is vital for long-term health, specifically regarding brain and heart function. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce inflammation and support cardiovascular health. For the 55-plus demographic, managing inflammation and heart health is often a daily concern. Having a stockpile of these heart-healthy fats ensures that an emergency diet doesn't just keep you alive, but actively supports your well-being. Additionally, canned salmon often includes soft, edible bones, which are an excellent source of calcium, a crucial mineral for bone density that can be hard to come by if dairy products are unavailable. The versatility of canned fish is another reason it ranks so highly on the senior preppers list. It is a chameleon ingredient. In a dire situation with no cooking facilities, it can be eaten straight from the can or pouch with a fork, providing an instant, no-fuss meal. If you have access to other pantry staples, it can transform a simple dish into a feast. Mixed with mayonnaise and relish on crackers, tossed into a pasta salad, or added to instant rice, it adds substance and flavor to otherwise plain carbohydrates. Modern packaging has also improved the convenience factor significantly. Foil pouches are lighter than traditional cans, easier to open for those with arthritis, and take up less space in a go bag or emergency kit. Finally, the economic efficiency of canned fish cannot be overstated. While fresh seafood can be prohibitively expensive, canned varieties are often available at a fraction of the cost, especially when purchased in bulk. Seniors on fixed incomes can gradually accumulate a substantial supply by picking up a few extra cans or pouches during weekly shopping trips. With shelf lives often exceeding 3 to 5 years, there is very little risk of waste. This combination of affordability, extreme longevity, and dense nutrition makes canned tuna and salmon an intelligent investment for anyone looking to secure their food future against the unknown. 6. The ultimate backup plan, high-calorie emergency ration bars. While grocery store staples are essential, savvy seniors also recognize the value of specialized survival food designed specifically for worst-case scenarios. Enter the emergency ration bar, dense brick-like blocks of nutrition that are engineered to keep a human alive when all other options fail. Unlike a standard granola bar or a chocolate bar that might melt or spoil, these rations are formulated to withstand extreme temperatures and harsh conditions for up to 5 years. For seniors who may not have the physical capacity to carry heavy loads of canned goods if evacuation becomes necessary, these lightweight, calorie-dense bars are a literal lifesaver. The primary function of these bars is efficiency. In a true crisis, your body burns calories rapidly due to stress and physical activity. A single ration block can contain anywhere from 400 to over 2,000 calories, depending on the packaging size, providing a massive energy boost in a compact form. They are typically non-thirst-provoking, a critical feature designed to prevent dehydration when water is scarce. This is a significant advantage over salty snacks like chips or jerky, which require you to consume precious water reserves to digest. For older adults who are more susceptible to dehydration, this thoughtful formulation adds a layer of safety to their emergency planning. Texture and palatability are often concerns with survival food, but modern ration bars have come a long way. They are generally designed with a texture similar to a dense shortbread cookie, soft enough to bite through without risking dental damage, yet firm enough not to crumble into dust. Flavors like lemon, vanilla, and coconut are mild and pleasant, providing a bit of comfort without being overly sweet. Because they are ready to eat immediately with zero preparation, no heating, no water, no utensils. They are the ultimate solution for moments of fatigue or immobility. If a senior is injured or simply too exhausted to cook, a ration bar ensures they can still get the calories they need to function. Storage is where these bars truly shine. Their compact, vacuum-sealed packaging allows them to be stashed in places where regular food would perish. Seniors often keep them in car glove compartments, bedside tables, or tucked into the bottom of an emergency bag. They serve as the insurance policy of the pantry, the item you hope never to use, but are incredibly grateful to have when the unexpected happens. Because they are unaffected by heat or cold, they are perfect for storing in a vehicle during a winter storm or a summer heat wave. This set-it-and-forget-it reliability provides peace of mind, knowing that even if the pantry is inaccessible, sustenance is always within arm's reach. 7. The crunchy carbohydrate carrier, crackers and rice cakes. At first glance, crackers and rice cakes might seem like insubstantial snack foods, hardly worthy of a survival designation. However, seasoned senior preppers know that these dry goods play a vital role in food fatigue management and digestive health. In a world of soft canned foods and mushy rehydrated meals, the simple texture of a crunch can be surprisingly grounding. Crackers act as the perfect vehicle for other calorie-dense foods like peanut butter, cheese spreads, or canned meats. They turn a scoop of tuna into a structured meal, adding a sense of normalcy and civility to dining in a disaster zone. Digestive ease is a major factor for the 55-plus demographic. High-stress situations often wreak havoc on the stomach, and heavy, rich, or spicy foods can exacerbate issues like acid reflux or indigestion. Plain crackers, saltines, and rice cakes are bland, easily digestible carbohydrates that settle the stomach. They are often the first thing a person can tolerate when they are feeling unwell or anxious. Rice cakes, in particular, are an excellent gluten-free option for those with sensitivities, providing a safe carbohydrate source that won't cause inflammation or discomfort. Having a supply of gentle foods is a strategy that reflects the wisdom of age, knowing that keeping your digestive system happy is key to keeping your energy up. Portability and portion control are built right into the packaging. Unlike a large loaf of bread that will mold within days, crackers and rice cakes come in sleeves or resealable packs that stay fresh for months. This allows for modular consumption. You only open what you need for that specific meal, preserving the rest for later. They are incredibly lightweight, adding almost no burden to a grocery bag or emergency kit. For seniors with limited hand strength, The ease of opening a box of crackers compared to struggling with a rusted can lid or a heavy jar is a small but significant victory in accessibility. Economically, these items are among the cheapest sources of calories available. A few dollars can buy boxes upon boxes of saltines or graham crackers, allowing a pantry to be stocked rapidly without financial strain. While they may not be nutritional powerhouses on their own, their value lies in their utility as a base. They extend the life of more expensive items. A single can of soup goes much further when crumbled crackers are added to it. They also serve as a morale booster. A graham cracker with a bit of peanut butter can feel like a dessert, a small luxury that lifts spirits when the lights are out. It is this combination of low cost, high utility, and comfort that earns them a permanent spot on the shelf. 8. The nutrient-dense snack, mixed-in canned nuts. When space is at a premium and every cubic inch of storage matters, nuts are the undisputed champions of nutrient density. A mere handful of almonds, walnuts, or peanuts delivers a substantial amount of calories, healthy fats, and protein. For seniors, this high energy-to-volume ratio is ideal. It means they don't have to consume large, heavy meals to feel satisfied. In an emergency, grazing or snacking is often more feasible than sitting down to a full dinner. Nuts facilitate this grazing lifestyle perfectly, providing a steady stream of fuel that keeps blood sugar levels stable and prevents the energy crashes that can lead to poor decision-making. The nutritional profile of nuts is particularly beneficial for the aging body. They are packed with essential minerals like magnesium, potassium, and zinc, micronutrients that support immune function and muscle health. Magnesium, for instance, helps with sleep and muscle relaxation, both of which are likely to be disrupted during a crisis. The healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in nuts are crucial for brain health and maintaining body temperature. Unlike sugary snacks that provide a quick spike and a hard crash, the complex matrix of fiber, fat, and protein in nuts provides sustained, slow-burning energy that lasts for hours. Shelf stability is a key consideration, and this is where the distinction between bagged and canned nuts becomes important. While bagged nuts are great for short-term rotation, vacuum-sealed canned nuts can last for 2 years or more without going rancid. The canning process removes oxygen, preventing the oils in the nuts from spoiling. Seniors favor these canned varieties for their buy-it-and-store-it convenience. Once opened, the resealable plastic lids keep the contents fresh and pest-free. This durability makes them a reliable source of fat and protein that doesn't require the maintenance of a garden or the energy of a freezer. Finally, there is the factor of familiarity and social comfort. Nuts are a traditional snack, often associated with social gatherings, holidays, or watching sports. Eating them feels normal. In a high-stress environment, maintaining these small rituals of normalcy is a powerful psychological tool. Offering a family member or neighbor a handful of cashews is a gesture of hospitality that can persist even in dire straits. They require absolutely no preparation, no heating, no water, no tools, making them accessible to everyone, regardless of physical ability. For a senior building a survival pantry, nuts represent the perfect balance of biological necessity and creature comfort. 9. The bone-strengthening essential, shelf-stable milk. For many seniors, milk is a non-negotiable part of the daily diet, serving as a primary source of calcium, vitamin D, and protein. However, fresh milk is notoriously fragile, becoming the first casualty when the power grid fails and refrigerators stop humming. This is why shelf-stable milk, often referred to as UHT, ultra-high temperature, milk or powdered milk, is a critical component of any robust emergency plan. Unlike its fresh counterpart, UHT milk is pasteurized at a high temperature and packaged in sterile aseptic cartons that keep light and air out. This process allows it to sit safely on a pantry shelf for 6 to 9 months, sometimes even longer, without refrigeration. The importance of maintaining calcium intake does not diminish during a disaster. In fact, for older adults concerned with bone density and osteoporosis, it becomes even more vital. Having a reliable source of dairy ensures that nutritional needs are met even when fresh grocery runs are impossible. Powdered milk takes this utility a step further. It is incredibly lightweight, has a shelf life that can extend for years, and takes up a fraction of the space of liquid milk. A single canister of high-quality powdered milk can yield gallons of fluid, making it the ultimate efficiency play for those with limited storage space. Modern formulations have improved significantly in taste and texture, dissolving easily in water without the chalkiness of older versions. Beyond nutrition, The versatility of shelf-stable milk is unmatched. It is the key ingredient that unlocks the potential of other survival foods. It turns dry cereal into a familiar breakfast, adds creaminess to coffee or tea, and transforms water-based instant soups into hearty, calorie-rich chowders. For seniors who rely on meal replacement shakes or protein powders, having a milk source on hand makes these supplements more palatable and nutritious. In a high-stress scenario, being able to prepare a bowl of creamy oatmeal or a glass of warm milk before bed provides a soothing ritual that can help regulate sleep patterns disrupted by anxiety. The psychological impact of maintaining these small dietary norms cannot be overstated. Drinking black coffee or eating dry cereal when you are used to milk can feel like a deprivation, a constant reminder that things are not normal. By stocking shelf-stable options, seniors protect their routines. Whether it is almond milk, soy milk, or traditional cow's milk, the variety available today means that dietary restrictions and preferences can still be honored during an emergency. It is a simple, affordable luxury that keeps the bones strong and the daily rhythm intact, regardless of the status of the electrical grid. 10. The morale boosters, coffee and tea. In the hierarchy of survival needs, water comes first. But for millions of people, the day doesn't truly start without coffee or tea. While some survivalists might dismiss caffeine as a non-essential luxury, seasoned seniors know better. They understand that in a crisis, mental clarity, alertness, and morale are just as critical as physical fuel. Coffee and tea serve as powerful psychological anchors. The ritual of brewing a cup, the aroma filling the room, the warmth of the mug in your hands, offers a profound sense of normalcy and control in an environment that may feel unpredictable and unsafe. From a practical standpoint, coffee and tea are incredibly space-efficient and long-lasting. Instant coffee granules, tea bags, and loose-leaf varieties are lightweight and can remain fresh for years if stored in airtight containers away from moisture. They require minimal resources to prepare, just hot water and a cup. In a power outage, water can be boiled over a camping stove, a fireplace, or even a candle heater, allowing for a hot beverage even in the depth of winter. For seniors who may experience caffeine withdrawal headaches, a debilitating condition you definitely want to avoid during an emergency, having a stockpile ensures they remain functional and headache-free. Tea, in particular, offers a spectrum of medicinal benefits that can be invaluable when a pharmacy is out of reach. Herbal teas like chamomile, peppermint, and ginger are staples in senior pantries for their ability to soothe digestive issues, reduce anxiety, and promote sleep. A cup of peppermint tea can settle a stomach upset by stress or a change in diet, while chamomile can help calm frayed nerves after a frightening event like a storm. Green and black teas provide a gentler caffeine boost than coffee, along with antioxidants that support immune health. These beverages act as a first-line home remedy, providing comfort and relief for minor ailments without dipping into medical supplies. Furthermore, these beverages are social lubricants. In a prolonged emergency, neighbors may band together or family members may hunker down under one roof. Offering someone a hot cup of coffee or tea is a universal gesture of hospitality and care. It creates a moment of pause, allowing people to sit together, talk, and plan their next steps with a clearer head. It transforms a survival situation from a desperate struggle into a manageable challenge. Seniors prioritize these items because they know that maintaining humanity and connection is essential for long-term endurance. A simple cup of tea can be the difference between despair and hope. 11. The healing hydrator, broth and stock. While water is the primary source of hydration, it lacks the electrolytes and savory satisfaction that the body often craves, especially during illness or high stress. This is where broth and stock shine as essential survival items. Chicken, beef, and vegetable broths are essentially comfort in a cup, providing warmth, hydration, and nutrition in a form that is incredibly easy to digest. For seniors, whose digestive systems can be sensitive to heavy, processed survival rations, broth offers a gentle alternative that settles the stomach while providing essential sodium and minerals to replenish what is lost through sweat and stress. The versatility of broth makes it a culinary workhorse in the emergency pantry. It can be sipped on its own as a restorative beverage, which is particularly helpful if someone is feeling under the weather or has lost their appetite. In cold weather scenarios, holding and sipping a hot cup of broth raises core body temperature and boosts morale. Beyond sipping, it is a superior cooking liquid. Using broth instead of water to rehydrate freeze-dried meals, cook instant rice, or softened dehydrated vegetables adds significant flavor and caloric value. It turns a bland, basic meal into something savory and satisfying, combating the appetite fatigue that often sets in with repetitive survival diets. Storage-wise, commercial broths are designed for the long haul. Canned options are durable and stackable, while aseptic cartons, similar to shelf-stable milk, are lightweight and easy to pour. For the ultimate space saver, bouillon cubes, granules, or pastes are unrivaled. A tiny jar of bouillon paste can produce dozens of liters of rich stock, taking up virtually no room on the shelf. These concentrated forms have extremely long shelf lives due to their high salt content, making them a set-it-and-forget-it item. Seniors often stock a variety of flavors to ensure they can vary their meals, keeping the palate interested even when ingredients are limited. There is also a deep-seated association between broth and healing that resonates with the older generation. It is the traditional remedy for colds, flu, and exhaustion. Having a supply on hand provides a sense of medical preparedness, a way to care for oneself or a loved one if they fall ill when doctors are unavailable. It is a low-effort, high-reward item that requires nothing more than boiling water to prepare. In a chaotic situation where energy is low and anxiety is high, the simplicity of a cup of broth offers a grounding, restorative moment that fuels the body without taxing the digestive system.